Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about the normal distribution. What is normal probability distribution? It is a probability distribution of continuous random variables. It shows graphical representations of random variables obtained through measurement like the height and weight of the students, the percentile ranks of the students, or any data with infinite values. It is used to describe the characteristics of populations and help us visualize the inferences we make about the population. So it is also used to determine the probabilities and percentile of the continuous random variables in the distribution. For example, your grades in mathematics is one of the scores in the distribution. You can predict the location of that score in the distribution and interpret it with regards to the mean and standard deviation. Okay, so the graphical representation of the normal distribution is popularly known as a normal curve. No? So, ibig sabihin, itong normal probability distribution ay tinatawag din siyang normal curve or yung graph nito is tinatawag na normal curve. Okay? By the way, yung normal probability distribution ay tinatawag din siyang Gaussian distribution in honor of kay Carl Friedrich Gauss. Okay. So, the normal curve is described clearly by the following properties or characteristics. The first one, the normal curve is bell shape, no? So, mukhang bell yung normal curve natin. Next, the curve is symmetrical about its center. Meaning, if we draw a segment from the peak of the curve, no, down to the horizontal axis, eto. So, yung mangyayari is, the segment divides the normal curve into two equal parts. So, eto, no? Equal yung left side tsaka yung right side. Symmetrical sila. Next, the mean, median, and mode coincide at the center. Ibig sabihin nito na yung mean, median, and mode natin have the same value or equal. Okay? So, nasa gitna. Etong nasa gitna siya yung mean, median, mode natin. Next, the width of the curve is determined by the standard deviation of the distribution. So, kung titingnan natin, no? The shape of the curve depends on the value of the standard deviation. So, eto. Eto yung standard deviation sa baba, no? At eto. Kung mapapansin natin, when the standard deviation is large, no? Kapag malaki yung standard deviation natin from mean, yung curve natin becomes less peak. So, parang flat na siya, no? While kapag small naman yung standard deviation natin, eto, no? So, ang nangyayari, tumataas yung peak natin. So, yun. The shape of the curve depends on the value of standard deviation. Next, the tails of the curve are plotted in both directions and flattened out indefinitely along the horizontal axis. Meaning to say that the tails are asymptotic to the baseline. No? So, eto. So, if you extend this indefinitely along the horizontal axis, ang mangyayari is hindi niya matatouch itong horizontal line because these tails are asymptotic. Hindi sila magta-touch. Okay? Next properties is that the total area under a normal curve is 1. No? So, yun. So, yung total area nito is 1. Ibig sabihin, the normal curve represents the probability or the proportion or the percentage associated with specific sets of measurement values. Okay, so by substituting the mean, which is equal to 0, and standard deviation, which is equal to 1 in the formula, mathematicians are able to find areas under the normal curve. Okay? So, kapag yung mean natin is 0 and standard deviation is 1, tinatawag natin siyang standard normal curve. So, yun yung definition ng standard normal curve. Ibig sabihin, meron siyang mean na 0 and standard deviation na 1. Okay? At dahil dito, mathematicians are able to find areas under the normal curve. Fortunately, these areas have already been determined for our use. The area between negative 3 hanggang positive 3 is almost 100% because the curve almost touches the horizontal line. Thus, there is a small fraction of the area at the tails of the distribution na less nasa 0.03% na lang, no? Or 0.027% na lang, no? So itong sobra na to is less than 1% na. While negative 3 to positive 3 is almost 100% yung area. Okay, so the empirical rule. The empirical rule is better known as 68, 95 to 97.70% rule. Anong ibig sabihin nito? This rule states that the data in the distribution lies within 1, 2, and 3 standard deviation from the mean are approximately 68%, 95%, and 99.70% respectively. Since the area of a normal curve is equal to 1 or 100% as stated in characteristics, there are only a few data which is 0.30% falls under outside the 3 standard deviation. Okay? So, yan. No? From negative 1 to positive 1, yung area natin is 0.6826 or 68.26%. So, yun yung area mula dito sa negative 1 hanggang positive 1. While the area from negative 2 to positive 2, ito, is 95.44, 0.9544 or 95.44%. No? While the area from negative 3 to positive 3 is 99.74%. Okay. At yung area outside this negative 3 and positive 3, ang natitira na lang ay nasa 0.20 0.0026%. So yun na lang yung sobra, no? Okay. So if you don't have any questions, pwede mo nang i-try ito, no? True or false lang. Tapos i-comment mo na lang yung sagot sa comment section. Kung may tanong, comment mo na lang din. So thank you for watching.